Hello students, I am Drashtisha. Today we will learn Chapter 6 Measurement Part 1, a topic of Grade 2 Math. In this chapter we will learn following topics: measure length in meters and centimeters, measure weight in kilograms and grams, measure the volume of liquid in liters. But in part 1 we will just learn about meters and centimeters. The rest we will learn in part 2. So let's start. Measurement. Let us see the various body parts used for measurement. Do you know we can use different body parts for measuring any object? That is the hand span, the foot span or cubit, which is also known as arm span. Let's see an example. Use ice cream sticks, paper clips and cubes to measure the length of a book. As you can see in the picture, these three non-standard ways of measuring an object are used. How many ice cream sticks can you see? Only 2. So I can say that the book is about 2 ice cream sticks long, or the book is 2 units long. Now the book is measured with paper clips. Count how many you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can say that the book is about 8 paper clips long, or the book is 8 units long. For the third one, we will measure the book with cubes. So the book is about 15 cubes long, or we can say that the book is 15 units long. So we cannot use this paper clips or ice cream sticks or cubes to measure any object. These are just the non-standard ways of measuring. We need some standard measure to measure any objects. Estimating length in meters. First, let's see an example. Kate and Jocelyn measure the length of a bench in their canteen. Kate uses 1 ice cream stick as 1 unit of length, while Jocelyn uses 1 arm span as 1 unit of length. How long is the bench? Look at the picture. Kate is using ice cream sticks while Jocelyn is using arm span. So it is about 30 ice cream sticks or 3 arm spans long. Now we need to find it out. Is it 30 units or 3 units long? How is it possible a single object has 2 different measurements? No, that is not possible. Can you see that the measurement varies because the units are different? Yes. Can you tell how long an object is without knowing the unit of measure? Let's answer her questions. The length of an object is not the same if everyone uses a different unit to measure it. So we need a common unit of measurement. Now Jocelyn also uses a special ruler called the meter ruler to measure the bench. It has a length of 1 meter, which is always the same. Now, as you can see in the picture, Jocelyn's arm span is about the length of a 1 meter ruler. So we can say that the bench is about 3 rulers or 3 meters long. Now we measured it perfectly with a standard way. Meter is a common unit of length. It is a common unit of measurement. We can measure long or tall objects in meters. We can write small letter m for meters, and we read 1 m as 1 meter. Let's see an example. Look at Ishan and his sister Ramya. How tall are they? They are measuring their heights with the 1 meter ruler. Now as you can see in the picture, the boy Ishan is taller than the scale used over there. So we can say that Ishan is taller than 1 meter, while his sister Ramya is shorter than 1 meter. Third example. The bed is about 2 meter long and 1 meter wide. A single object is measured from two sides. The sleeping line is known as the length of an object, while the standing position where we measure it is known as width of the object. Next topic, estimating length in centimeters. Raj wants to measure the length of each object, that is a pencil, an eraser, scissor and a paper clip. Let's find it out how he will measure it. Should he use the meter ruler to measure their lengths in meters? The answer is no, because the objects here which he wants to measure are small, while the meter ruler is very big. So Raj can use a shorter ruler to measure their lengths in centimeters. As you can see in the picture, it is your small scale which you use in your day-to-day life, and it is marked from 0 up till it goes to 15, and there are 10 lines between two numbers, that is between 0 and 1. If you will count, you will find 10 small lines, and we can say from 0 to 1 we have covered 1 centimeter. So now he'll measure all the small objects with the help of this ruler. So we can say that centimeter is another common unit of length. We can measure shorter objects in centimeters. Remember this. While measuring long or tall objects, we use meter as a measurement, while for smaller objects we use centimeters. We can write cm for centimeters, and we read 1 cm as 1 centimeter, just like in meters. Let's look at how these objects are measured with a ruler. It is easier to read the measurement when we start measuring from the 0 mark. It will be clear with example. Let's see one by one. First we will measure a paper clip. Now as you can see in the picture, the paper clip is placed near the 0 marking. So always we have to start the measuring from 0 marking, and the paper clip ends at the number 3. So I can say that this paper clip is 3 centimeter long. Look at the another object, that is eraser. Again the thumb rule. The marking will start from 0 only, and look where the eraser ends. It ends near the number 5. So I can say that eraser is 5 centimeter long. Scissor, start with 0 marking. It ends at number 11. So I can say that scissor is 11 centimeter long. And the last one, pencil. Again start from 0 and it ends at number 14. So I can say that this pencil is 14 centimeter long. Third example. Akif wants to measure his waist. Can he use a ruler to measure? The answer is no. Why? Because the waist is round while the ruler is straight. So can we use a straight ruler to measure a round object? No, that is not possible. So what he will use now? Akif will be using a measuring tape. The measuring tape can also be used to measure the length of round objects in meters as well as in centimeters. The last topic of part 1, measuring and drawing lines. First we will see the measuring part. Let's measure these lines with a ruler. As you can see in the picture, one line A is given to you, and below that we have placed the scale. Look how the scale is placed. It starts from the 0 marking, and the line A ends at the number 10. So I can say that the line A is 10 centimeter long. Now let's see another line. Line B. Again the thumb rule. First we will always start it with 0 marking, and the line B ends at number 4. So I can say that the line B is 4 centimeter long. Now let's see how to draw a line. Jocelyn uses a ruler to draw a line 10 cm long. First take a ruler, place it on the paper. Take pencil in your hand. Draw a mark or a small dot near the 0 number because the line always starts from 0. Now as we have to draw a 10 centimeter line, we'll draw another marking or dot at the number 10. Now you have two markings, or we can say two dots, one near the number 0 and another near the number 10. Now using the scale, join the both dots. You will get one line. So we can say that we have drawn a 10 centimeter line which starts from 0 centimeter mark and ends at the 10 centimeter mark. Ishan also draws a line. How long is Ishan's line? Let's see. The line is starting at 0 marking and the line ends at the number 13. So I can say that the Ishan's line is 13 centimeter long. So if I ask you to draw the line of different centimeters, will you be able to do it? Yes, just simply start your marking at 0 and end the number of whichever centimeter has been asked to you. Now with this topic, our part 1 ends here. Thank you.